Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel Education for All, and I am your teacher Maria Maman, and today we will continue our lecture from 10th class biology book. So dear students, let's start and continue our lecture. Dear students, our today's lecture starts from trachea, and then we will discuss bronchi, bronchiole, and then we will discuss process of breathing, which includes inspiration and expiration. So dear students, before starting our today's lecture and continuing the topic, let's have an eye on our previous lecture. Dear students, in our previous lecture, we had started human respiratory system, which consists of a paired lungs located inside the thorax and air passageway, and each lung is soft, spongy, and pinkish in appearance, and the lungs are covered with two pleural membranes, and between these two membranes a fluid is present that acts like a lubricant for smooth respiration, and each lung is made up of millions of alveoli where exchange of gases occurs, and air passageways consist of nostrils, trachea, bronchi, and bronchioles. So, dear students, it was our previous lecture. Now, continue our lecture from trachea. Dear students, the internal opening of nasal sacs opens into a long tube known as trachea, and at the starting point of trachea there is a box-like structure known as larynx is present, or it may also be called as a sound box because it is responsible for producing the sound. And the opening of larynx is known as glottis, which has a lid-like cover called epiglottis. The function of epiglottis is to cover the glottis while eating or drinking for smooth respiration. And dear student, trachea has C-shaped cartilaginous rings which prevent it from collapsing. So it is the trachea. Now come to the bronchi. Dear students, trachea in the center of the thorax divides into two smaller ducts or bronchi, and these have same C-shaped cartilaginous rings which are present in the trachea, and each bronchus enters into the respective lung, and as soon as it enters into the lung, it breaks up into many smaller ducts or bronchioles. So these are the bronchi. Now come to the bronchiole. Dear students, each bronchiole is very thin tube that opens into air sacs or alveoli. So it is the passage of respiratory tract. Now come to the process of breathing. Dear students, since the respiratory surfaces are located deep inside the body in the lungs, so in order to perform exchange of gases, the air must first be brought into the lungs from the atmosphere, and the process of breathing involves two phases. First is the inspiration and second is the expiration. Now first come to the inspiration. Dear students, inspiration is the process through which air of atmosphere is directed through the air passageways up to the alveoli in the lungs. During inspiration, contraction of intercostal muscles and diaphragm takes place. As a result, the volume of thorax or chest is increased and decreasing the pressure of air in the lungs, so the external air rushes inside from high pressure to low pressure, and during inspiration the lungs get expanded in this way and the air got inside the lungs for exchange of gases. In figure 1.4, the process of inspiration in pictorial form has been shown. Now, dear students, come to the process of expiration. Dear students, expiration is just reverse of inspiration. During this process, the air moves out from the lungs and both intercostal muscles and diaphragm are relaxed. This moves the ribs inside and diaphragm becomes flat. Both the activities depress the chest inside. The volume of thoracic cavity or chest is decreased causing an increase upon the pressure on lungs, and this forces the air present in lungs to outside through the body. In this way, expiration takes place. Dear students, in figure 1.5, expiration has been shown, and breathing in process and breathing out process has also been shown. So, dear students, it is our topic today, and now let's discuss the lung capacity. Dear students, like a balloon, lungs can be filled with a maximum amount of 5 liters of air, but we use normally about half liter of the air coming into the lungs. So, dear students, here my today's lecture is completed, and inshallah in our next lecture we will again continue our this topic, human respiratory system, and if you have any type of question regarding our today's lecture, you can ask in the comment section, and who have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and also like and share. Thanks and Allah Hafiz.